Hello guys and welcome to session 5. Hopefully you've taken part in sessions 1, 2, 3 and 4 so far and you've been physically active while you've been at home or if you've been watching these videos from school. So what we're going to work on today is we're going to look at some jumping and there's going to be a challenge. You're going to see if you can jump your own height today. That's what our challenge is going to be. But before we do that, we're going to have a little warm up. So what we're going to do, and I've got my friend George with me again today, we're just going to stand on this line. You don't really have to be on the line, it doesn't matter. And all we're going to do is going to do some jumps. So we're just going to have a little go. I'm going to jump 2 feet to 2 feet. And I'm going to do another one. And here we go. Just going to jump 2 feet to 2 feet. And there we go. Now the next thing that I want us to think about when we jump is, can we bend our knees? And we might even swing our arms. And when we jump, it's almost like there's some bars up here that we want to grab onto, which make us go a little bit higher when we jump, because we need to get a bit of height. So here we go. I'm going to do my next jump. I'm going to swing my arms and bend my knees and jump really high as well. So here I go. I'm going to do my big jump. I'm going to land it with 2 feet. George, do you want to have a quick go? Look at that, George has jumped really, really far. Now this time, George, when you jump, I want you to get a little bit more height, but still go really far. Can you do that one more time for me, George? Wow, look at that, and look at his brilliant landing. So that's how we jump, really simple, isn't it? So what we're now gonna do is we're gonna see if George can jump his own height. I'm quite lucky, I've got 2 cones to use to measure, but to be honest, you could use anything. You could use your socks, you could use a pen, doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to ask, George, can you lie down for me on your back, please? Okay, here we go. So I'm going to put a cone down here, where George's head is. I'm going to put a cone down there. So George, if you can stand up for me. Now let's see if George can jump his own height. Here you go, George, big jump. Can you beat your height? George almost did it. He hasn't quite cleared the cone. So George, I want you to have another go, and this time really bend those knees, swing those arms and drive upwards as you jump. Off you go, George. Wow, look at that. George has managed to jump his own height. Right, we're going to give him a challenge then. George, can you lie back down, please? Here we go. So this time, George, can you put your arm up, please? Can you put your other arm up, please? Thank you, George. Now leave it there. Now we're going to see if we can jump his full height when he's stretched. This one's going to be tough. Here we go. Remember to bend those knees and swing those arms, George. Off you go. Wow, look at that. George managed to do it first time. Let's just do one more to check that he wasn't just lucky. Wow, well done, George. So we're going to have one final challenge and we're going to do a double jump. So this time, George, just here, can you lie down again, please? Brilliant, George. And do you know what? We'll make it tricky. Put your arms out as well, George. Excellent. So I'm just going to get a cone. So here we go, George. You're now going to do a double jump. So you're going to jump and land and jump and land. Off you go, George. Wow, that was amazing, George. Now I've got one more challenge for you. This time, when you land here, I don't want you to pause. I want you to jump straight away. Can you do that for me? Not bad, George, not bad at all. And I'm going to ask you to do it one more time. At this time, I want that landing and takeoff to be even quicker again. So it's a really quick jump. Wow, look at that. That is amazing, George. Now just remember, if you're doing this at home and you cannot stretch out and jump your height with your hands like that, remember, you could just measure yourself, and I'm going to quickly get George to do it again, from our feet to our head. So George, can you do that feet to head lie out on the ground, and we'll just make the measurement that way? So remember, you can just do it that way, that height there. And can you do a double jump? Okay? Okay guys, hopefully you've all had a go at that and you're a really good jumper now, and you remember to bend your knees and use those arms. We're going to play a little game. Now, hopefully you've got somebody at home that you can play this game with, and it's a really good fun game. So George, if you stand by the yellow cone and I'm going to stand by the white cone. But do you know what? I'm not even going to explain how this game works. I'm going to see if you guys can work it out at home. Here we go. You ready, George? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. George had paper and I had scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. We both had rock. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Mr. Patchett's on a roll. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Mr. Patchett won again. And one more. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, Mr. Patchett won. So we're going to play that game one more time, guys. And all we're doing is we're playing rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And whoever gets it, whoever wins, gets to do a jump. Now, I did very well at that game. And I feel like I'm quite a good jumper today. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump with one foot. Now, it's very hard to land. So if I do have to put my other foot down, that's okay. George, or even though he is a brilliant jumper, he didn't get a chance to jump in our last game, so George is going to be 2 feet. So here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. George won that one. Off you go, George. Big jump. Brilliant. Well done for bending those knees and using those arms. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. George again. Great jump. And look at George really using his knees and his arms. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. George again. Brilliant, George. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. George again. And well done, George. We're going to play one more game really quickly. Go back up there, George. Now this time, I am actually now thinking George is a brilliant jumper and he's gone really far. So George isn't going to go and jump on one foot now. George has to jump sideways. So I'm going to jump on one foot. George is going to jump sideways. Let's see if he still bends his knees and uses his arms. Okay, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Great jump, George. Maybe face the other way so everyone can see you as well. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Mr. Patchett. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. George won that one. Good jump, George. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. George won again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Mr. Patchett won that one. So now we're side by side. Yep, sorry. So now we've got to turn to play. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Mr. Patchett. Mr. Patchett again. Oh, this is going to be a good race. Mr. Patchett, can I get over the line with this last jump? I'm going to really bend my knees and use my arms. Oh, and I just managed to do it. So guys, that is session 5 completed. Big focus on our jumping skills. Have a go at home. You don't really need much space because you can do it on the floor in your bedroom, in your lounge. And that last game we played, you might play that in the garden, you might play it in the kitchen, or you might go outside and play it somewhere where it's safe. Good luck. Remember, bend those knees, use those arms, and hopefully you'll be an expert jumper. See you later, guys.